It's so sad how people are trying to make Dolly Parton so political.
We have a president of the United States who said those things on that bus.
I'm not addressing that. I do not get into that. Of course, I have my opinion about everybody and everything. But I learned a long time ago, keep your damn mouth shut if you want to stay in show business. I'm not in politics. I'm an entertainer.
And yet, you're also a role model.
Yes, I am. That's why I don't talk about people. So if you are deciding you may want to ask me something more serious, don't, because I'm not going to answer it.
Fair warning. I might still ask.
Well, you can ask, but I might still tell you where to put it if I don't know where you got it.
This message is to all the rednecks who love Dolly Parton and trying to claim her as your own. She was not MAGA. She was not racist. She was not sexist. She was not homophobic. She was not xenophobic. She believed that we shouldn't judge anybody. We are not the judge. God is the judge. Look at the interviews she's done with Larry King. Look at the many interviews she's done. And you will see that that woman was a woman of love, purpose, dignity, and character. I am so sick. Just because that woman sang country music does not make her one of your redneck followers. You understand what I'm saying? Because she did not walk and live in that type of thing. So just because you all both share the same complexion, you do not have the same heart or character that Dolly Parton had. So stop trying to associate skin color with kinfolk, because she was not like many of you. She understood the importance of black and brown people, the importance of marginalized people, something you all have not seemed to understand. So just because she sang country music, don't bypass the fact of the many things that she did for black and brown people and children. And a lot of the money that she had off of the song, I Will Always Love You, that she wrote. And with
Dolly Parton passed away. And
yeah, CNN is receiving massive backlash on social media after doing this. According to this article from the New York Post, CNN forced to apologize to Dolly's family after using photo of famous impersonator in coverage of her passing. You know, I went on X everywhere. I'm seeing this on TikTok. Everybody is talking about this. I don't know, was it a mistake or what exactly? I don't get it. There are a lot of photos of this lady everywhere. Why would CNN choose to do this? I don't know, maybe a mistake. Now, going back into a clip I put out a few days ago, I realized something. Some people were getting offended with me instead. My aim on this channel is to put out videos that the mainstream media will not show you.
Just smiles. And when I would ask them, so tell me about Dolly, they all had stories. And it was stories about compassion and about her giving. And what she did just for this country and how she brought people together. One man told me the books that she was so into and making sure that kids would get books and how his own son benefited from that. Here's some of what we heard from some of the other people.
I just heard that Dolly Parton passed away, and this strikes me very hard because I felt she was a brilliant woman, so outgoing, so nice. She would come onto the set and say, hi, y'all, to every one of the crew members. Everyone loved her. And I don't think people realize what a brilliant mind she had. She was just incredible. I used to call her the pioneer woman that could do everything to survive, and she did. And I remember, this is a crazy story, we were down in Tennessee filming, and when we had a little time off, they took us to a horse farm. And down there, they bred these Tennessee walking horses that high stepping, very, very difficult horse to ride if you don't know what you're doing. So the guy goes, no problem. Get on my favorite gray stallion. So I get on, and he goes, and put Dolly on behind you. I said, is this horse used to like double decker? I don't get it, you know? And he goes, no problem. Now, I've ridden horses all my life, but this thing was gigantic. It's like riding a building. So I said, Dolly, you okay? Sure am, honey. Go ahead. So I kicked the horse, and it starts moving, prancing. Then all of a sudden, I have to add this, the hoofs are this long. They're not like regular horse hoofs. It's like being on stilts, the horse. That's what gets them to do this. So it taps, taps. Everything is doing well. It sounds beautiful. We look glamorous up there. And then the horse stubs its toe. It trips. And then we start to roll forward. And, oh no, it's like everything's going in slow motion. And Dolly goes, are we falling? I go, we are falling. And this horse rolled all the way down, and we cascaded off of it and landed in the grass, and the horse rolled beside us. Oh my God, we would have been a couple of pancakes. But she got up laughing. He goes, let's do that again. I went, oh God. So being macho, I said, of course, I was just waiting for you to ask. I miss you, Dolly. I love you. Sad.
Yes, nearly the whole world is celebrating this woman. And one day ago, I put out a video where a lot of people were trying to use her passing to politicize it. Some says, oh, why were the president put the flag down? Why civil rights leaders pass away, Trump did not do that. I saw this argument, people trying to politicize everything. At some point, I did not want to pay attention into this. I had to react, share my thought. But what I realized was that some people took it personal. They even start attacking me. I don't know. What I do on this platform is just to bring you some clips that people are putting out and the mainstream media can show you. That is where I'm focused on. You will hardly see me taking up a whole big video, a whole clip on CNN reporting, sharing thought on. I don't do that. Yeah. Either pick up some tweet, read it out so you understand exactly what is happening. People started unsubscribing on my channel because I share opinion on that. I don't know if I did something wrong. That was just reacting to what Democrats are trying to bring in Trump's name into the whole thing. I was not happy with that. Reason I did that reactions.
It's so sad how people are trying to make Dolly Parton so political. Does anybody remember the interview that Dolly Parton did with Parton into speaking negatively about the president? During that interview, Parton told Wright that she learned a long time ago to keep your mouth shut if you want to stay in show business. She went on to say, I'm not in politics, I'm an entertainer.
Underprivileged kids that couldn't afford them. Matter of fact, Dolly loved everybody in this country, enough that she donated millions. So I hope you'll forgive me if I find rich to hear about how much you loved Dolly Parton when the people that you vote for, support, they defunded her imagination library for...
People are full of hate to a certain level that they just want to politicize everything. Taking a look at this, J.K. Rowling, she actually posted something about this. Libras came there telling her, oh, this consecutive should not be, oh, she was a Trump supporter. A lot of things they're pouring out on social media. She posted, oh, do the F off. At a consecutive estimate, Dolly Parton was 100x the person you are. I don't know why people get triggered every single time this happens. They start looking, oh, this lady to me was not really a political someone. She realized that as a celebrity, you have fans on both sides. If you say something to this side, these people will switch, and that is how you start developing hate. She understood that perfectly, and till date, this divide is coming as a result of some of her policies that she used to disagree with Republicans, which to me, that is not a problem. As a celebrity, you should be able to advocate for some things that you stand for. Yeah, she stood up for LGBT rights. That was okay, no problem. It doesn't because she stood up for certain things like that, oh, she was now this, she was now that.
Who apparently has never held a flag before.
But
No political rallies for you then?
no political rallies for me.
They just crazy stuff.
Some of the short clips at the end, that's what they're going to do. You go on whiskey.
On this poll, but listen, democracies are fragile.
You're willing to change your opinions.
Democratic Party, they're running many of them anyway.
Minority rules.
to Freedom of Information Act.
It's very obvious. It's very transparent.
Whatever it is.
That the sun and the moon were not the same thing.
Wants to know the strangest part of going.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
wow. Dust Blossom turned into this fabulous actress.
Sunny from The View.